Jeff provided a nice segue to my topic. Well, I think Georgia earlier was dropping statistical terms for you like regression analysis, DOE, to give you a scare. Okay? Well, mine is the real deal, as you will see from the title. So I hope you guys listen carefully because there will be an exam after this. And those who will not pass it will pay the registration fee again tomorrow. No, just kidding. All of you might go out rushing out of the hotel and not come back tomorrow. Okay. Many people are asking me earlier, how am I going to handle this topic, statistics for manager? Okay. Am I going to give a training regarding statistics? Okay. Definitely not. I'm not going to do that. Okay. Because either I'll just cause you to fall asleep, okay, or I'll just cause you to walk out, and definitely I'm not going to achieve anything teaching you statistics in 30 minutes. Okay? It just basically cannot be done. Okay? However, I know many of you would like to skip this part, but I think as Jeff said earlier on, it's unavoidable. Okay? It's something that you have to take along with you if you want to do Lean Six Sigma. Okay? So, let's see how I'll go about this. I have reduced the technical stuff to a minimum level. Okay? And I'll give you a justification as to why, since I think most of you here are managers or executives of your company. Okay? So, I guess this picture had been shown, okay, in many ways and many times across the different speakers from the different presentation. And the emphasis is already given that when you do Lean Six Sigma, variation is actually a very critical thing. Okay? You want to reduce variation, you want to be more consistent. Okay? But let me add to that, usually when we have quality problems, it's not that we cannot meet the specifications of the customer or what the customers want. Okay? Or maybe what the standards require. Because if you run a business like that, in the first place, you wouldn't stay in the business for a long time. Okay? You would definitely have to close shop or close your business. The problem is that being consistent, or your inconsistency, is the one that's causing the effect. Okay? Not necessarily meeting the specification. And that's the reason why Six Sigma is very important. Okay? So it barks on consistency, it barks on variability. Okay? And it's something that we, I think all of us speakers, okay, would like to have that stamp on in your mind. Okay? That variation and consistency is very important. Okay? So like in this case, we hope that before your Six Sigma application, you might have a process that's performing this way in terms of its output, and then after Six Sigma or after several projects, you could scale down the variation.